forecast with meteorologist Annea Scales.
Well, Annea, the weekend has come to an end, and what will the temperatures be like? Because I know some people probably want to go out to eat after church, but they have to make it to church first. So what will things feel like? Will they need to cover up early this morning or what?
So if you're heading out the door for an earlier church service, it is chilly in some parts of our viewing area. Got quite a bit of temperature variation though. Some of us near 60 degrees like in Houston and also over in Oxford, but then some areas that saw a little bit less cloud cover overnight in those mid to lower 50s, like Tupelo and Corinth namely. So you can bring a jacket outside today, but you'll be able to shed it thankfully as you go throughout your morning. Here in Tupelo, sun not quite up yet. You can see we're still in dry conditions, very calm outside here in Lee County this morning. And as we go throughout our day, it'll be a similar story. Going to stay dry, but we're also going to keep that cloud cover around, and it's going to keep some of us slightly cooler today. We're going to top off around 79 on average for most of our viewing area, but of course some spots seeing a bit more sunshine, likely getting into those lower 80s for this afternoon. But by 10 a.m. it's mainly the time that a lot of people are starting their service, already going to be in the 70s. Overall, it's just going to be a warm day, above average. And I mentioned that we're staying dry, so we are still seeing these drought conditions, and they're continuing to expand into parts of our viewing area as well. So many of us are under burn bans for this afternoon, especially in this area from Union County down towards Clay County, just above Oktibbeha County, and then towards our west near Grenada as well. And then especially as you go farther south and west towards the central part of our state, we are seeing those extreme drought conditions. So it's very important to be careful with fire outdoors for today, and as we go into tomorrow as well. You'll notice here on Storm Tracker 12 p.m. seeing mostly sunny conditions, a little bit of cloud cover. It builds up overnight, but we're just remaining dry. Even though we're getting that dense cloud cover moving in from our west, we are not getting any precipitation along with that. So the rain expected to stay out of the forecast for the next several days. Just seeing lots of cloud cover. That's sticking around until Monday evening. This is 5 p.m. Still seeing those cloudy skies sticking around into the overnight hours as well. And that'll continue to be the pattern. So that cloud cover overnight is not only helping us to stay above average for our highs, but even our lows. So you can see overnight lows, those mid to upper 50s, and then even back into the 60s as we get towards the latter portion of this week. And that is well above average. Typically overnight we'd get down to near 50 degrees for our lows here in late October. So we're definitely above average in those afternoon highs as well. We're going to be in the lower 80s for most of the work week and staying dry along with that. Seeing lots of partly cloudy conditions, and the only chance for rain that we are getting is really towards the end of the week. We could see some isolated to stray showers on Friday, but overall we're still going to continue to deal with these drought conditions and burn bans. So it's important to keep up with that as we go throughout our week.